never spoken to Jesus before.
I spoke to
No, I mean
Jesus.
like in the real
Physical.
physical life.
I can't
So
speak, I can't speak
so you've
physical.
never actually heard his voice.
I heard Jesus' voice. When,
No,
when I'm praying, I heard his voice.
My sister,
but not...
listen to what I'm saying. If you didn't know me and you've never spoken to me in your life, you wouldn't know what my voice sounds like. You only know how my voice sounds because you've physically spoken to me.
Because we are
Because
physical.
if somebody called you on the telephone right now from anywhere in the world, somebody that you've never spoken before,
Yep.
when you answer the phone, you're not going to know who that person is because you've never spoken to them before. You follow me? If somebody called you from India or Pakistan right now, you will hear their tone, but you wouldn't know who they are.
Yep.
But if I called you, even if I was in Australia or in Africa or Jamaica, you will not listen. You will know who I am.
Yeah.
Because you've spoken to me before.
Yeah.
Right. Now let's go back to Jesus.
Okay.
I'm saying you've never spoken to Jesus physically before. So the voice you're hearing that you're saying, he's coming to you and saying,
when I'm
I am
praying.
when you're praying, yeah.
When I'm praying, I connected with the Jesus. When
Yeah,
I'm praying.
but how do you know that? That's what I want to know.
I know because
you've never heard his voice before.
I heard his voice and I know when the...
Okay, so if another Christian that came along and said they were speaking to Jesus as well, would they hear the same voice that you hear?
I can't say about anybody except me. I know myself.
Okay, so then that means it's only...
No.
If you say you can't be sure, that means it's only in your head.
Well, I'm sure of myself, but I'm not sure of another person.
Yeah, but
Because
that's
we
what I'm saying.
have
So
different-
anyone can say that.
Well,
anyone else can
I
say...
don't know about anyone. I
Okay,
know, I'm talking about
you
myself.
You work in healthcare, yeah?
Because I know I'm serving Jesus.
I know, because I'm saying that's
that-
because you've convinced yourself that it's Jesus.
It's not convinced. I'm sure, not convinced. It's sure.
How are you sure, though?
It's what I know because I get connected with him.
But what I'm saying to you, yeah?
Yeah.
You know people have mental health issues.
That's what I'm saying. That's
No,
what,
but I'm asking you, know some people have mental health
That one I
issues.
say, you said to me in first place, you
Yeah.
said, did I hear the voice? Like every
Because
time.
a
I said,
voice-
no. Then I said to you, it's when I'm praying or when I'm meditation in my prayer.
I know,
that
but I'm
can
not saying,
speak
listen
to
to what,
Jesus.
let me finish what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People that have mental health issues, yeah?
Yeah.
They hear voices in their head. Do you know that?
I know, but I
Right.
don't.
So if you can hear a voice in your head, it could be any voice you're hearing. And I'm trying to establish how you know for sure that it's Jesus.
Well, that's why you say that in effect. If I hear the voice all the time, no. It's
You know in the Bible,
It's when I
It tells you what Jesus' voice sounds like.
It's when I'm praying meditatively in my
I
prayer.
know, but what I'm saying to you, yeah, sis, I'm saying,
Jesus' voice can come and speak to you.
you said his voice is calm.
Very calm.
But in
and
the Bible,
lovely.
it says his voice is not calm.
Well, I'm saying
It's like the voice of many...
Don't worry. Assuming you tell me like this, I have got all my quotations, my Bible. So we have to do this.
Yeah, but you say,
we
again,
have to do this.
You keep
What
saying,
the whole
you
day.
see, you're saying my Bible again. This is what I'm saying. Like, if it's personalized, you say my Bible, my voice that I hear in my head when I pray, then it's only in your head. Now, let me ask you something. Your parents have passed over or crossed over. Do you hear their voice in your head?
Well, I can't hear my parents' voice
Why?
because if I want to hear, when I pray over it, maybe. But
Okay, but I'm
because I
saying if
haven't-
you were praying and meditating like you were just saying,
I can't.
and your mother's voice came, you would recognize it, right?
I recognize my mother's voice.
Right,
but
because you know what she sounds like.
Yeah, but I haven't prayed like, oh, let me see my mother because my mother has passed away. Let me see.
But do you
or hear her
think
voice.
that if you did, you would be able to
Of
speak
course,
to her?
if I
So then
if
how
I-
do you know that the voice you're hearing and saying is Jesus' voice is not one of your ancestors?
It's not my ancestors. I know where my ancestors come, but this I know.
No, but I'm saying, how do you know it's not one of them?
It's not one of them.
But how do you know that?
Because I grew in Christianity. I grew in prayer. I grew in the power of
I
Jesus.
know, but
I
anyone can
you
say that.
You know, she asked me a question.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, even let me to answer.
Okay, sorry, go
I
ahead.
grew in the power of Jesus. I grew in a very Christian family. I like, you know how like let me say 12 years. Can you believe in 12 years in a church? Priest will come. Oh, Rita, I want you to teach marriage course today.